you could just hang back with us, go through these topics, talk some shit. You know. Now this artist Bobby Storm didn't get in legal trouble, but they did get jammed up. So the main reason I brought this is because it kind of is reminiscent of the conversation we had about like, what are you willing to deal with? I mean, that's what I kind of looked at. There's more stories to deal with, and we're talking about children on a plane being active. We watched that short clip that, again, it was 99% fake, but this was 100% real. Interesting enough. So, gospel artist Bobby Storm blasts Delta over mistreatment on flight, where she sang in celebration of Grammy nomination. Now, I think they put this in like backwards order. So go to like the last joint is. It might even be in like actually, no, I don't even know the order. Actually, no, it's not. It's not all the way back. Go back. Sorry, this is keep going. Damn, you talked a lot. Okay, I think this is the starting point. I think. Okay.
Forgetting, we gotta learn the hard way. I keep forgetting, we can't forget it. So just so you know, if you're on this flight, you have been, thank you so much. You gotta clap on the low. I know. Thank you so much. So look up Maverick City. Maverick City has an album out right now. They are a contemporary gospel group, and I have been blessed to be a part of that album. That's called We Can't Forget Them. Yep, We Can't Forget Them, and it's available everywhere. It's on the billboards. So, people like that, they spirits a little, they can't accept it, but I'm here to spread what
are you doing?
needs me to spread. I'm here to spread that because that's what's gotten me where I am. I quit my job in October of last year, and I just went out by faith, and now here I am. So remember the space and chase the storm.
Can I pause it?
Right?
Are we good? Like,
No, you gotta watch it for the cool context.
God.
So,
enough.
Jesus, we guess we have Ace's answer already. So you have this sister. She did a little tune, little jingle, give a little showcase of her talents. And then, she just went on to talk to the people aboard a literal flight. We've all been on long flights, or maybe this was, how long the flight was, but we've all been on flights. And, she's doing a little song, and then she's just talking to the people why she's doing it. She's recently nominated. She wants to share a little bit of story. Apparently, she's relatively new. But anyway, she just wanted to sing and talk to the people. And, some people were like, giving her a little applause. Some people were, as you can see by the video, were like just trying to like ignore, like when somebody's talking to you, but you're trying to just like ignore it, so you're just face forward. But go over to the left one, and I think that's when one of the employees intervened.
The issue, no one else has ever had an issue, but it's Father, I thank you for each day in my life. I realize I don't need any.
She's not even that good, bro. Dog, you ain't Aretha Franklin, like, shut the fuck.
Oh Lord, I try to pretend I can do without you. But I'll be out of my mind, doing things my way, losing faith.
Alright, goddamn, please. Come on.
You really don't come in this clip. Go on to the next one.
Regulate my mind.
Damn it. Alright. She's still going.
They're enjoying it. So while we're sitting here, could I please?
I'm not enjoying it. So I'm asking you, can you?
Okay, well,
That's a
find that
That's
up.
a yes or no answer, please.
Am I going to go to jail if I don't?
Can you please answer my question? Are you willing and able to be quiet right now?
I'm doing what the Lord is telling me to do.
I'm asking you a question, yes or no. I'm your flight leader. I need you to follow my instruction.
Okay.
My instruction for you to answer my question. Are you able to be quiet
What
right
do you
now?
guys think?
I'm asking you, ma'am.
I'm asking you guys. What do you guys
Okay.
think?
If you're not able to
There
follow
ain't
my
no
instruction,
way.
you will not be taking this flight.
Ah, okay.
Are you
so that's
able
what I
to
was
be
asking.
quiet?
If that's the case, then that's fine. If you were the
So that's
person
yes?
in charge of it all.
I'm your flight leader, yes.
If you're the person in charge
Okay.
of it all, then that's
Okay,
fine.
all right. Thank
right.
you.
So I'll sing it on the low for y'all in the back.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. All right.
So this,
No, we got. I can't. I can't.
Oh Lord. Wait, go to the first one or go to the one more left. Did they? I don't think they actually sing. I think they get into a more altercation.
I'm charting right now on the billboard. I can sit down. And
She's
I'll
charting on the billboards.
sit down. The seatbelt signs off. The seatbelt signs off. It's not a disturbance. Once you hit. It's right here, babe. I am.
Wait.
Okay, so watch me bless him.
This might have came
Right?
before
Because I'm
the
playing
actually
a
the
long
other
time ago.
clip.
I just found
Again, my
out
apologies, kind of out of order.
I'm up for 2 Grammys.
So yeah, kind of it might not be in verbatim order, but you get the gist. We have a gospel singer, very proud of her accomplishments, very proud of the fact that they were able to, experience this level of success that they've achieved, and they feel like we've heard before. They feel like, pardon me, the Most High is moving through them to showcase their talents. But obviously, like the brother said, not everyone's a fan of it, and I think the rules on play is you do have to be relatively quiet. Um, so yeah, we have this situation where she was being a bit combative when the guy was saying, "Hey, you gotta stock it off." All this to say, Bobby Storm aside, salute to her. And if you feel inclined, in this thing, which will be in the description below, a posting which will be in the description below, they have her response after all this. Again, according to the post, they condemned Delta for the way they treated her. But we do like to give context on here. Just spoiler alert, it's just again a person that while they might have good intentions, they're kind of being a bit entitled because at the end of the day, you do have to follow certain rules and regulations when you're in certain environments. And if the guy said, "Hey, can you please stop doing that?" You really should have stopped. But again, if you want to hear their explanation of the events and hear their side of it, you can just listen to this post. And if we really need it, maybe we'll need because you guys seem like you're on the negative side of things already. But maybe I'm being some assumer. So, hearing this, seeing all this, again, I'm not too focused on her specifically, although you guys can share your thoughts on it. I'm just more interested in, well, we talked about the situation in which it's a kid and, a parent, what would you do? Would you take issue if it was a grown ass person doing this type of activity while you're on a plane? Do you would you feel inclined to say anything or maybe speak to somebody flight attendant about it, or do you find it's not really that big of a deal? We'll start with you, Ace. Come on, give it up.
No, yeah, this would piss me the hell off. Obviously, I think. I mean, and it doesn't matter like how talented the person is. Honestly, it could be like my favorite artist sitting right next to me. We're on a plane. That's not the place to start singing or bust out your guitar or whatever. Like, no, there's no, absolutely not. Um, yeah. Would I say something to the person directly? Like, if I was in this situation, I would not. Um, I don't know if I would complain to a flight attendant either. I think I would just kind of expect them s- uh to put a stop to it. Um, because I guess like at the end of the day, you have to be you're stuck on the flight with all these people.
Yeah,
So to be the potential person that makes a problem out of something, I don't think you want to necessarily do.
yeah,
But um but yeah, like this is I can't I truly can't believe that this happened. It's so frustrating to even watch. And like the people um who were showing any or like showing that they were paying attention to her. I feel like they probably just it was kind of like a out of a out of like a social, a feeling of social obligation
yeah,
to just, acknowledge that the person is existing and saying things.
yep.
Um but yeah, I don't think anybody here is in no, nobody knows who Bobby Starr is in her, at least in her
Bobby
immediate
Storm.
vicinity on this flight, if not the whole flight. Like, come on, man, ain't
Well, I mean,
nobody been talking about.
like she said, she's charting on the Billboard, so somebody might have decently heard her.
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, this was frustrating. No way. Don't do this, people, ever. Like, don't do it.
It's interesting that you even would say like even if your like literal favorite vocalist or artist were to do something, you would also take offense. So is it just because you also like agree that like planes should be like this silent area, or is it like any public like if what if they were doing this like on a bus or like in the middle of a park, or is it the public aspect of it, or is it like the plane specifically?
It is the public. Well, yeah, I should say it's kind of the public aspect, and it's also partly that, again, like with a plane, you are truly stuck in there. You can't just leave or exit the situation.
Oh, it's almost like holding
So
them against their will.
yeah, yeah, and then you're just forced to listen to somebody singing. Like, not, yeah, you got to consider, like, this is why I brought up my favorite artist. Like, even if I like the person, they're my number favorite, I can't say that for everybody else on the plane. Like, and they all have the right to enjoy. I mean, not enjoy the flight, but to have a peaceful, like, quiet flight where everybody's just in their own bubbles. You're just encroaching on people's space for for no reason. Like, don't do that.
And you don't give them a little leeway because they feel like delighted in this news, like
Absolutely not.
they just
Chill
want
out. You're an adult.
all
What
right,
the heck?
literal highest nomination in music. They can't even feel they can't even feel happy about it.
You feel as happy as you want. Keep it to yourself.
Fair enough. Ghost, what about you? If you're on a flight and somebody starts singing, out of happiness, and they're not like it's not like metal. They're not blaringly yelling, but they're just singing a tune. But they are a grown ass adult. What do you think about it? And would you do any action to get them to stop, whether talk to them or talk to somebody about it?
Uh, well, being realistic, if I was on a flight with this chick, the second I hear anyone talking, I'm going for the headphones. It's the very first thing I'm doing. If I can put in the headphones, I'm tuning it out. I ain't hearing any of this BS. If so basically I wouldn't have any reaction to her because I wouldn't be paying attention. But if for whatever reason I would be forced to listen to this, I would 100% say something like I'm so like, the second I heard her singing, I would say, and it continued, then I would say, "Yo, can you please stop? No one wants to hear you singing." Like, that's verbatim what I'm
Man.
saying.
You would
And
no,
if she
not
comes with
knock it
any
off.
hate, no, I'm dead ass serious.
You
Like,
can't be mean to
I'm
people.
a hater in general, but I especially hate when people
And
sing in public, and especially when it's like this, when they're holding you hostage, like that people on the subway performing. I hate that
oh
shit. I
man, that
hate it.
subway
So,
man. Well, what if they respond to you? Well, sir, like you said to the man, I'm charting on the billboard. I feel
well,
compelled by the
I
Most
would say,
High.
if you're chartered on the billboard, then you should pay for your own private jet, and
Petty party.
then you can sing all you want by yourself. And if you ain't got the money for that, it means you ain't doing that well and you're not that good. So I probably
Jesus.
wouldn't say all that, but it, I would say something. It would be similar, and I would not be happy. Like, it wouldn't be full on shut the hell up, but it would be close. Like,
Golly.
I would legit get angry if I was that flight manager, then or no, if she had said, what do y'all like, what she said, what do y'all think, you have to stop, I would have been so, I was like, yes, stop. Like
That would have been funny actually.
That would have been funny.
I could definitely see
Everybody
you.
just
I could definitely see you doing that part. For 100%, I could see you. When she asked, "Hey, what do y'all think?" You definitely would have been like, "Yeah, you got to stop that." Oh man. Yeah, I think there's not too much, no pun intended, saving grace for this person. I think, and that subway analogy is like spot on. Like, them subway performers be nuts, and like, I think that is the problem. Like, if somebody's singing in a park where you can like, still go about your day, you're not inclined to listen to them, or they're performing on the sidewalk or in the subway station, not in the actual subway. I think that's more acceptable because like, you
Right.
still have some volition to consume it or to move or whatever the case may be. But something about when you're in a confined space and like you're held to whatever that area is. I think people do have to be a bit more socially aware to what they're doing, and y'all know me. Can be ultra critical when it comes to some of these vocalists. I don't think their performance, if you want to call it that, uh, was that bad.
She sounds like one of those women that say, "Oh, my family always told me that I can sing," and she sounds low key, off key, and she's not that good. Like,
American
I'm
Idol.
trying to keep my hate in, but it's nah, bro. She's not that good.
Y'all opinions aside, if and you're also hearing this through Discord and Instagram quality, I'm sure IRL
No,
she sounds relatively pleasant. I'm not saying it's
get
the
the
best. I'm just
hell,
saying
hell
I
no.
don't think she's the worst. I could imagine hearing this and be like, okay, she has a thing. I think her persisting and it's certainly being combative with the literal person in charge telling her to stop is where she was tweaking. But she said all the I feel compelled by God, and I'm ecstatic that I'm nominated for 2 Grammys, not just one, two. So you know,
I'm sure that's the worst part to me, to bring the Lord's name into it.
Man, God didn't want
yeah,
you to sing. God tell
Yo,
you to shut the fuck.
yeah. It always gets a bit complex or convoluted when they bring the Most High into it, because then it's either you gotta believe them or they're actually a little not all the way there. But anyway, I still say salute to them. I think they do need to bring their entitlement down. They do have some level of sincerity, and we're not focusing on them specifically, but people in general that have this mentality, you do need to again understand the context of your situation and be just be socially aware to everybody around them. And oh yeah, what was her post about it? Because she posted this. This is the crazy thing about it. What is it? Scroll
yeah, I
down. Scroll
wanted to
down.
see if there were
Wait,
comments.
so I
No,
kind of
just
forgot,
scroll
but
down.
Delta
Oh,
apologized to her.
At
this? Oh,
at the end of the day, God is glorified. Tell me, how are you choosing to love on purpose? Blessings to all of you from your fearless flight singer. We can't forget him, the Maverick Way.
Jesus
yeah, I was
fucking Christ!
I don't know what any of that meant.
Like,
I
there's no.
think you have to be logged in to see this.
there was no sense to what she even said. Like, what?
They apologized to her.
Did they? Where do you see that?
No. In the
Since they've
thing,
reached out. Since. Oh,
she's
she
got
said
she's
they've
got to be
since reached
lying.
out.
She's
No,
got
yeah,
to
she's
be
lying. She's
lying.
lying. She's lying. There's
Yeah,
no
she
way.
said. I don't know. Like they might have said like we're sorry for inconvenience, but don't do that again. And they might have said
Fuck
that.
no. She should be apologizing to.
There's no. I kind of want to see the public reaction to this. Why are there no comments?
I think you got to be logged in to see the comments.
Yeah, I
She
want to
did.
see people clown.
Yeah, I think people. Well, I think you guys were a tiny bit harsh. I think people do largely agree with y'all in the sense that you got to shut that up on a plane.
I am not being. If anything, I'm being.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't know why she would feel
Well,
inclined.
Oh wait, here
nah.
we go. This is for people saying I'm lying about Delta reaching out and apology. I'm not recording
Get the
anyone
fuck
without
on.
their
Yeah, she didn't want to play the message. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Wait,
Fucking
is
liar.
there audio from Delta in that? I guess play that for a bit.
Well, she said I'm not recording anyone without permission. So
Really
Hey,
glad that
I thought that.
people
Man, pause for a second.
who are advocating for love
Yeah, maybe they didn't.
can understand why I did what I did. It's not about me pressing my beliefs on anybody else. And
kinda
when
don't
we
really
get
wanna
to,
hear
All
it,
right,
to be
lady.
honest.
What is she
Yeah.
talking
Just gonna
about?
play
like,
the
I
game.
literally was like,
I thought
people in
she
front.
meant she had permission to record them, but yeah, I don't think she has. Yeah, I believe. I think we all believe her that she had a conversation with Delta. Did she get an apology? And this, what you did was fine, and we apologize for the inconvenience. That nobody believes that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, if you feel inclined to listen, whenever people do like, oh yeah, I face injustice at the airport, they just talk too much, bro. I don't have the space for it. Again, salute to her. I don't condemn her for singing or feeling proud of her,
No, stop.
proud of her
Take it back. Take it
accomplishments.
back.
But obviously, the way she handled it
Listen,
was obviously inappropriate. That's what I
this
think
is
about the
not the
matter.
opinion of
You
everybody
get
on
no
the Warren
salute.
and B Film podcast.
Hey man, I also don't necessarily with this aftermath stuff. I also don't necessarily salute her for that. She should have like not talked.
I don't. Why you giving her salute in the first place, bro? Like,
She's Grammy nominated gospel singer. How do you hate on that?
who cares, bro?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't care at all, dude.
she's trash, anyways.
A Grammy? No, all right, I'm not doing it.
I don't
Now,
care. I don't care. She's trash. I don't care.
We just looked at the Grammy list. Like, we don't
oh,
care
all
about
right.
artists we don't like. Like,
Okay,
what?
all right, guys. Okay, I'm not here to argue with y'all about the quality of it. All right, whatever. If there's nothing else, we can move on to the next topic. Jesus Christ.
Don't put me in a bad mood.